Hello. Welcome to Tuesday Talk with Judas Priest. How you guys doing today? It is a new day, a new month, and it is great to have a new day and a new month. It's the first of the month, so they was out. I was driving today, and I was out. You seen all of the nuts out in the streets today. The guy was walking in the middle of the street playing the guitar. Some guy was in his move around in the middle of the street like he was a whole car. I'm like, oh yeah, it's the first of the month. So you guys, today, okay. So today we're gonna talk about a couple of things. I want to start off talking about Women History Month. Women History Month started this today. Actually, is to go from March 1st to March 31st. Women History Month. So, why celebrate Women's Month? Every March, Women's History Month provides an opportunity to honor the generations of trailblazing women and girls who have built our nation, shaped our progress, and strengthened our character as people. So the theme for this month, for Women's History Month, is Break the Bias. And the whole month is dedicated to honoring women, shining light on their current contributions, and celebrating the many important roles women have played throughout American history. So, so when you get a chance, just look up and see go to a couple of events that they have in them. Because, the actual Women Day, official Women Day is in March. So with that, and then President Carter made Women's Week in March. The first week in March, he had made that Women Week. So now it's a month. So, it's always good to give homage to people and, with history and people who participate in the history and the people who, made an impact in our history, especially our women. Our women feel like they're a little bit. Good evening, Shanna. Our women feel, how they feel they go a little bit unappreciated. They make all them songs to tell you feel a little unappreciated. Or they make all them other songs to let you know that they want their attention and they want their respect for the things that they do in our life, especially for us because we all have mothers and sisters. And when you think about what your mother did for you and do for you, then you can understand the amount of work that the women have done in history and didn't get any recognition or nobody to acknowledge what they was doing in history. Yes, happy Women's Month, Queens. Yeah, because I got 4 sisters, so I had it bad. With 4 sisters and a mama, ooh, boy, I couldn't get away with nothing. So I appreciate the women, for helping shape and build our country, and we need to acknowledge them just like we acknowledge everyone else. That's the thing about why I love history so much, because sooner or later people do's gonna come. They're just what they do, what they done, it's gonna come out and come to pass, and people are gonna recognize it. So don't be weary and upset and sad and the things that you're doing right now in life, because what's going to happen is sooner or later someone's going to acknowledge it. Sooner or later you're going to get your praises. Sooner or later somebody going to, you'll be surprised who's watching you that you don't know watching you, and they going to acknowledge you. So just keep doing good because you're doing good because you want to do good. You're not doing good for the recognition anyway, so you might as well keep doing it until you get that recognition that you deserve. Once again, so next, I wanted to talk about a good little part, little segment I want to talk about. So I'm getting it off my chest, and I know a lot of people are big fans of this guy, and they love his movies, they love his plays, they love his TV series and everything like that. And I'm just not a fan. I'm so over it. I think I'm so over Tyler Perry and his plays and his movies and his fans. And it's just too, I think that he's poisoning the black community. and he's doing it in such a trickery way. He's trying to like it's slide it in and different things. These storylines and things that he have are getting even more and even more ridiculous. And I'm tired of seeing us, my people, in that light. You know, it's just to me is I'm just done. That last movie was just too much. And my sister and me was talking, and she was just like, "Well, I see everybody, a lot of people saying it's good, and they liked it." I'm like, "No, it's not good. Like it had no story plots. It had none of that in it. What they like and attracted to is the mess in the movie, the mess in the TV shows. That's what they like. That drama." Like that I mean, I don't know about anybody else. Maybe I'm wrong. You can tell me if I'm wrong. Go ahead and let me know if I'm wrong. But I don't, my family, we don't have that incest and that sleeping with my your mama sleeping with your this and all of that craziness. That stuff is not so-called actually, it's not a relatable to me. So and that's all. I'd rather watch things that's more relatable or things that has a good story, a good plot in it. Um, you know, some people do like that melodrama and that over dramatic stuff like that. It's just not for me. I give that movie a 1.5. I'm not hating on them because that's just not one of my directors that you would see me watching. Because guess what? It took a long time for me to even start watching Spike Lee movies. Because Spike Lee, I felt trapped watching Spike Lee movies. That everything was we in the ghetto, everything is black doing hard, all of that. We beyond that. We got black people in power, black people running companies, corporations. They ran the country. We got them in senators, governors, mayors. How about we highlight that stuff? Why we got to keep highlighting us in slavery? Why we got to keep highlighting us getting beat? Why we got to keep highlighting us having affairs with people? That stuff is grow up, mature, advance. Show us doing discovering things and what we was doing. We built this country. We didn't build this country just by that crazy mess that y'all want to show us as. That's why these other people, the other cultures and stuff, look at us and still put those stereotypes on us. I want to watch a good quality movie like we did Saturday. That was a nice movie. It had drama in it. It was good acting, drama, a good storyline, and you got a good message on it. I don't want my kid to be watching that. I don't want my teenagers watching that mess and that drama. So, that's all I'm saying. We just got to be careful what we doing. I know a lot of times it's just what we consider comedy and funny, but it's messages in these things that we watching, and that stuff getting in our kids' minds, and in your mind, you go to sleep with that. Next thing you know, you dreaming, and that stuff slipping in. You got to start guarding your eyes, your mind, your heart. You got to start guarding that stuff. Can't just let everything get into you and say, "Oh, it's just TV," because evidently it's not. These people are getting crazier and crazier out here. You every day on the news. Have y'all been paying attention to the news? These people killing people. They killing. Nah, they ain't just killing themselves. Nah, they killing the kids and the wife or the husband, the family members. Everybody in the house getting it. I'm should be scared to let your kids go spend the night at people's house. Never know if that's the moment somebody in that house gonna kill everybody there and your kids there. I understand when my mama used to be like, "Oh, you can't go over there." I don't know them people. You can't spend the night over there. I understand it now because back then I'd be like, "Oh my God, I can't go do nothing. I can't spend the night. I can't do this." But she right. It protected me and it kept me alive and kept me safe. Nowadays, that's the problem. They let you go to Kiki house around the corner. They ain't never met Kiki mama or nothing. Like, so I'm just saying, guys, we got to do this 2022. And I was just so disappointed in that movie. I just had to say that. Like, it wasn't all of that. Next, next I wanted to talk about an event that's going on tomorrow. It's a mobile food pantry tomorrow, and it's in Detroit on Hilldale It's the address right there, 4900 East. It's on the east side. So if you around there, you can definitely stop by there and pick up something. And also she's looking for volunteers too. So if you want to, you don't have anything to do tomorrow, please go. There's nothing like reaching out and helping the community and people doing things to help the community, especially now with the gas prices being high. And if you've been in the grocery store lately, you understand that the price of food and everything has went up. So, for those family members and family that need the extra help, don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Don't ever be ashamed to get help or for a helping hand, because everybody at one point needed somebody to help them. No one did it on their own. And if they told you they did it on their own, then that's very arrogant of them to not acknowledge those people that helped pave the way for them, and gave them advice and did those things like that. So thank you guys again for that. Also, this month is Lent. And here's the number. Oh, wait, before I go to Lent. So here's the number. Call this number if you guys are going to come out or you want to actually take place and do the event, or call that number. It goes with that. That's my cousin. And she'll get you the information that you need and everything. All right. Thank you, guys. Okay, so next is Lent. And I have nothing against Lent. So tomorrow starts Lent. And most people are going to be fasting. And so I just want to say this. And I'm going to say this because I was taught this. That don't do it just because that's what everybody else is doing. And don't do it just because your church said, "Oh, we're going on a." I know. I ate my lemon pooskies. I ate my cherry and strawberry ones. Trust me, those was so good. But I'm saying, don't do this Lent thing and hey, cuz. And because guess what? It should be something that you enter into seriously. Something you should do it because it's on your heart. Because the purpose of the fasting is to fast from something that you need to get under control. Like I know some people now, the new thing is they're gonna do it from electronics, from social media. And that's not bad, because social media is taking over our life, and we definitely be on it 24/7. So I mean, if you feel like social media and that is taking over your life and you own it too much and it's really controlling you, by all means, please fast from it. Food, if so the point of it though is to restrain your body to keep your body, the physical body, from it, to strengthen your spiritual essence. So just read up on fasting and the purpose behind it and why you have it. Just because I have a very bad thing against people doing things just because everybody else doing it, or just because they don't know the story behind it, the history behind it, why they're doing it. It's just education. Educate yourself, please, and be safe with it, because guess what? If you got dietary needs and different medical conditions, you need to talk and discuss it with your doctor or find a dietitian to talk to, because you could do harm to yourself. OMG, JJ. That's good. I know. And so just research it, and go by it. I know a lot of people are going to be doing a Daniel fast. So, and then and look up that. Why did Daniel and them go on a fast? And what was the whole story behind it. Just things like that. Like, just don't do things just because you is follow the leader. I was discussing with a friend today, and we was just talking about how it's a follow the monkey do monkey see type of thing now, and it get irritating. It's upsetting that people are doing things, and because he asked the question: is burning the sage witchcraft? And it's just a simple question: is burning sage witchcraft? And a lot of people start saying, no, it's not witchcraft, it's cleansing, and it's removing spirits and auras and all of this stuff. And they'll go all around the question. But the question was, is burning sage witchcraft? And it is. It's definitely a custom that people that practice witchcraft uses. So this, and everybody do it. You got people buying sage and doing all the different incorrect. Actually, if you start looking up the things behind that, you'll know that some of y'all even incorrect with it. With the buying the sage, you're not even supposed to. It's crazy. Like, you don't, where it come from. What does it mean? Cleaning the spirits. What did that sound like to you? Oh, changing your aura in the house and stuff. That's all witchcraft. But why? Because it's a phase that everybody started. Oh, I'm burning sage to get the wickedness away from me and the bad spirits off me. So then we pick up things. That don't mean it's good. That don't mean it's right because we pick it up. Right. Burning sage is a red flag. Right. That's why I'm so confused that people act like burning sage is not witchcraft. Where did it come from? And then somebody even said, this is the funny part. Somebody said, well, they burn sage. They burn sage in the Bible, so it could be wrong. Like, did you understand the story of why they was burning sage in the Bible and why they did it or who did it? Because just because it was in the Bible, there was right and wrong things in the Bible, right and wrong stories. So that argument is nothing. It's just upsetting. So just educate yourself when you do things. Right. So you can know the story behind stuff. Because you don't want to be caught. One thing my mentor, my pastor, Willie C. Montgomery, always told us is that you want to have an answer concerning the hope that lies within you. So when you're doing something, you want to be able to tell people why you're doing it or what made you, the story behind it. Not, girl, I don't know, my friend did it, so I started doing it. My cousin doing this, I was doing it with them. And now, not being funny, but that's the answers you get a lot of times when you ask people stuff. When you talking with people, and I do a lot of talking with people, and when I ask them questions and we talking, those answers you get. Oh, I was doing this. I was doing that because of this. Oh, my mama and them just been doing it this way. So, and no disrespect, but you got to draw the line and start learning for yourself and researching and doing it, you guys. So, just pay attention to that. Definitely, because it's a lot of stuff out here, and you don't want to get into something that is dangerous or might hurt you or could hurt your family, because you want to be careful what you invite in your house and around your children and around your spouses and things like that. Y'all keep watching those Hollywood housewives and all of those shows like that. Next thing you know, y'all gonna be arguing with your husbands for no reason. Arguing, being suspicious, stuff gonna trigger you. You're gonna be like, oh, the such and such did this on the show and he was doing that. That stuff plays with your minds. I don't know why we're going to act like and pretend like it's not, and it don't. But it does. It does. It seeps in there slowly. So that's what I'm saying. Just be careful of what y'all allow in the house and things like that. Different shows, monitor, different TV shows. I remember Jerry Springer and Jenny Jones. Y'all remember them? Those shows? We had no business watching them as kids. That stuff was crazy. But we were sneaking and watching it. And I know my mama had a couple of things that we couldn't watch, but we snuck and watched it. But, just be careful out here because it's getting worse. And evil is just right in front of our face. And it's okay, and the world is saying it's okay. They're accepting all the evil. So, but you got to break it down and say, well, for me and my family, we gonna do this. For me and my family, we not doing that. And that's all, you guys. This is Tuesday Talk, and then with Judas Priest, and I just had to get, and this session was get it off my chest. Yeah, I know some people gonna be mad. I'm gonna get a lot of feedback about that Tyler Perry thing. I know. So, but hey, it's my show, so I can say what I want. And don't forget again to check out, if you guys are free and available, go to this food bank or let your family and friends know that they are giving out food. Please, please don't be ashamed. Listen, we in the time now. Gas is almost $4, so anything that can help definitely is appreciated, and you should go be grateful. And then don't forget to check out Jevy the Realist, Jevy the Real, tomorrow night at 8. And then if you have not watched Ladies T show yesterday, please watch it. She went over the premiere of Street Code Broken. Such a great movie, wonderful movie. Have fun at it. That was a really good movie with a good message. But and then you got guys gonna have us all together Friday. So please stay tuned and keep watching the mix, and don't forget to watch me Morning Inspiration. Yes, we will be talking this week about starting anew. Those who've been watching already, I told you it's a new day for you. Every new day is a new opportunity for you to do something different. So you guys be blessed by Judas Priest. And don't forget, go eat all them pussies, because about 12 o'clock, you got to be on Lent. Yeah. You guys have a great one.